Hey guys, welcome to Wrestling Days. You're going to have to forgive this video, and let me be honest with you, this is about the 20th time that I've tried to record it because I keep thinking up of new things and stumbling over different things, and my head's all over the place. I've been up all night whilst I've been watching the votes come in, but this is the biggest political decision of my life, and there is no other video that I can do today other than this, because this is dominating everything. Basically, Britain has decided to leave the European Union, and that has ramifications on everything. Immigration, the economy, armed forces, everything. I don't want to sit here and go through all of that. This isn't the right channel for that. But I do want to just quickly talk about wrestling and how that might be affected by this decision, because when I say this affects everything, I really mean this affects everything. And it does affect wrestling. Straight away, the pound has weakened. The markets don't know what's going to happen, and so the pound has lost a lot of its value. That means if you're in the UK and you want to buy things from abroad, they just got a lot more expensive. This might only be a short-term thing. We hope that the pound will recover, but I can tell you that as of right now, as of me recording this, the pound is at its lowest point in value since the 1980s. I think 1985. Basically throughout my whole life, the pound is at its lowest point. The Prime Minister has come out and resigned. He will be leaving in October. We'll be getting a new Prime Minister. Scotland have turned around and said that they wanted to stay, and so because the United Kingdom is leaving, they are now going to consider leaving the United Kingdom. I mean, what that has, massive repercussions for wrestling, because you might then have a real strong border between Scotland and England. At the moment, you can just go across. You don't need a passport or anything like that. If Scotland leave the United Kingdom, you will then need your passport to go to Scotland, and Scottish people will need their passport to come to England. This is scary times. A lot of people are saying it's a time for calm and to not get carried away, but it's concerning. It's really concerning. Again, talking about WWE, will they hold a pay-per-view here anytime soon? I doubt it, because of the uncertainty. You just don't know what's going to happen with people's income. People are going to lose jobs. Companies that work in the UK, European companies, may now decide to leave. That's going to result in British people losing their jobs. That's going to result in the British economy taking further knocks. That's going to result in, at the moment, I think the UK is the third largest market for WWE. You've got the United States first, you've then got Canada, and then you've got the United Kingdom. Well, if we have an economy that collapses, we might then not be their third largest market. That's obviously not the biggest of concerns right now, but what that could mean is that we fall down to 5th, 6th, whatever. WWE probably won't come here as often, because they will go to their largest markets. They will go where they make the most money, and this is a time of uncertainty. I honestly don't know how much money people are going to have on things, to spend on things, luxuries like WWE. This is mammoth. This is mammoth. I don't want to get carried away, and I know that it sounds, with a lot of the things that I'm saying, that I am getting carried away. I'm talking about the British economy falling and all this kind of stuff. But yes, I'm tired and been up all night watching the votes and all that kind of stuff. But when the Prime Minister resigns, when Scotland turn around saying that they're pretty close to gonna have a referendum of their own to leave the United Kingdom, Northern Ireland are starting to make noises. Not only that, countries in the European Union are starting to go, well, hang on, if Britain are leaving, why are we staying? You've got other countries that are thinking of leaving. The landscape of Europe and the world has drastically changed this morning, and I don't think we can really fully understand what that's going to mean for anything, including wrestling and WWE. We'll see. I'm going to go watch a little bit more stuff now, get some sleep and whatnot, but I wanted you to know my thoughts on it, and my thoughts are, I'm concerned. I wanted to stay in the European Union. I respect the decision that the British people have made, and I understand the frustration they had because it was putting a lot of strain. There's a lot of strain on our benefits system, on our health service. There's few jobs. There's not many houses for new couples, for people to get onto the property ladder. And when you're seeing more and more people coming in from Europe, making the situation worse, it comes to a breaking point. The UK isn't racist. I'm certainly not racist. But it gets to a point where you have to go, can we stop here for a second, because the path we're on isn't the right path. And that's basically the message that the people of Britain have said. Yeah, it's a concern. It's a real concern. Let me know. I'd love to know your thoughts. Drop it in a comment below. Follow me over at Twitter at Wrestling Days UK. I think this is going to be a story that's going to run and run and run. We will get back to normal videos, of course we will. But I just can't record anything else at the moment because it's everything's changed.